Sup, my name is Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. You guys have asked me for quite a little bit to do a Zing deck profile. I haven't done one for the format, and I feel kind of stupid. Now, I am building this exact same deck IRL, hence why I was trying to put it off, but this stuff's not going to be in on time. So I wanted to bring it out to you guys this week, because it's been put off for quite a little while. So anything that you guys are still waiting for, I am spitting out decks faster than a chef spits out pancakes. Let's put it that way. That sounds funny. Alright, so we have one Secret of the Zing. It's the only pendulum one I use. I don't really like to pendulum summon them, mainly because notice is a thing, or as you guys call it, trike. OCG calls it notice. I'm just used to that. One Tatooine, Shadow of the Zing. 3 Shisuni, the Fire of the Zing. 3 Bayan. 3 Bixie. 3 Jatu. 1 Publo, sounds like poop. 1 Chuin, I'm probably mispronouncing some of these. And then, of course, the 3 Yingxing Path, 1 Mind Control, 2 Dark Hole, 1 Soul Charge, or let's say Solar Recharge, 2 Poly Duality, 2 MST, 1 Bottomless, 1 Torrential, 2 Breakthrough, 1 Compulse, 3 Yingxing Creation, 1 Skill Drain, 1 Call the Haunted, and 1 Warning. Why Call the Haunted? And why Mind Control? Well, Mind Control is one of the best cards to use in anything that can do synchro summoning, because you could steal your opponent's monster, either OTK them that turn, or sync with it. I'm going to actually show that off in the duel video. Dark Hole over Raigeki, because these guys get a benefit of every time they go to hell, or go to the grave, you're going to get another Yingxing. This allows you to wipe the board, reset it, get your Yingxing up, and then go from there. 2 Poly Duality, consistency booster, of course. Decks starts off pretty slow. This helps you speed up a little bit. Soul Charge for those moments that you need to make a sync to come back. Boxia being the best one, pretty much, or Trish at times, or even Scarlight to end the game. Bottomless, obvious as day. The trap lineup should be pretty obvious. Torrential works like Dark Hole, and then Skill Drain, because these guys they have the water one. It says no traps will affect your synchro, so them themselves don't care, because once they die, you'll get another Yingxing, and that instantly sets up. And with Creation, you can get another one. With Path, you're gonna put it back. Skill Drain basically locks your opponent out of any effect that's not called Magician Pens. That pop stuff. Call the Haunted, just that Twin Twister is really popular right now. You could pretty much chain it when you have nothing on board, and they go for your back row. You can get a Yingxing, and just instant setup. I've been loving it. At 1, I really, honestly, God, have been loving it. And I know you were like 5 continuous trap cards. I know, but usually you don't see all 5. Let's talk about the extra deck, because the extra deck is very diverse when it comes to levels. I'll actually go read my reasonings after I read them all off and tell you what they are. 1 Leo, 1 level 9 of it's the Legend of the Yingxing, really freaking good. 1 Trish, 1 Biels, 1 Scarlight, 1 Spark, 2 Boxia, 1 Yazi, 1 Clearwing, 1 Black Rose, 1 Goyo, 1 Nothing, the Starlight, 1 Armades, and 1 Herald of Arclight. I was running the high speed roid over this, level 5 one. I didn't end up liking it. I like Nothing better, because it's 1,000 attack point difference. And when I say that, basically you bring him out with the level 2 and with the fire, and then basically he'll gain 5, and he'll drop it. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 1,300 attack point difference, and he'll drop your opponent's monster by 8. So that's 1,300 difference in attack points, and that gets pretty big when you think about it. Excuse me. And it also just been working out better. It gives me another choice besides just Goyo Guardian to go into, and I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Armade is pretty much the only level 5 I will ever go into. It's only level 5 that's even worth going into at times. I did try Catastor, because this is the deck that probably could make Catastor work. It really didn't. It's still lackluster. I tried the high speed roid. Again, it only worked when my opponent was stalling on me, and then I could just get the attack points really high, and it wasn't worth what it was giving me. Let's put it that way. And that's why I like Nothing better, because 800 burn, 1,300 attack point difference in this deck. It's super bulk. Herald of Arclight, you'll be surprised how many times this actually wins me games, because basically you make them, you sit on them, You go, you can't be destroyed by battle. There is a Yang Zing that does that. And then you sit on his ass, and then basically you wait. And it's like a little Spirit Reaper that negates stuff. And it's really cool, or you can just use it for Syncering more. I'm going to shut up and roll the duel video so you can see this deck in action. Now, for those who are wondering, I'm on this side. For those who are wondering, this is a very budget-friendly deck. When I say that, it's under about $100 to actually build. And I think that's not including the extra deck, to be fair. But if you count the extra deck, let's be honest here. If you count the extra deck, the most expensive thing here is going to be the Trish, the Red Dragon, and Clearwing. I think those are the most expensive out of the entire freaking thing. Everything in the main deck should be under like $4, if I remember right. Should be like under $4. I don't really think there's anything that's anything over $4. So it's a pretty cheap deck when you think about it, when it comes to like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or just TCGs in general. He actually goes for the Buster Blair, that's fine. I'm going to get 2 Yang Zing here because creation's so good, as I was pointing out before. I can now make a level 7. And some of you are probably going, why would you make a level 7? There's this great thing called Yazi, trust me. But I'm going to Dark Hole and get 5 monsters. There's actually a reason I'm going for 5 monsters here and bringing out Chewin. Because now I can make the level 9. I can make him immune to trap and magic cards. And it's just going to be stupid as anything. So let me explain how this works here for his effect. For those who don't know. Each attribute you use to make him. So in this case, I use water, earth, wind, and light. The light's banished right now. Out of everything you synchroed with him, your opponent cannot use any monster effects with those attributes. So we're going to play the clip. And then he's also trapped immune, spell immune, and battle indestructible. The only way to take out the Legend of the Yang Zing is to use a 101 or a Castel. Considering I already snipped both of those in the ass because its own effect, earth and water, nullified, and Direwolf ain't gonna help. He's gotta do something to get over it, and it's gonna be pretty hard to get over it. Because immune to traps, immune to spells, and battle destruction immune. This is pretty much the beast of beasts that you could bring out. It's dumb as hell. And when I did it, I was like, oh my god, I gotta show this off. And every time it destroys a monster, free fucking Yang Zing on the board. Pretty much of the same attributes, so it's gonna get really dumb really quickly, and I can go into like a level 7 here, and I'm like, oh look, I topped this. Let me just go into Yazi, use effect for Yazi. Creation's gonna trigger, and my fire's gonna trigger, and of course my light's gonna trigger, and then he's gonna scoop there because I could have dropped the Trish, which is always fun, always. This was a really fun game. I want to say this is some kind of like Gem Knight, Clown Chair Turbo deck. Before we go any further, this really was pretty interesting. I've never seen anything like it. Maybe I just don't pay attention to what people are playing anymore, but I don't know. It was pretty nifty. There was a lot of like brilliant fusion spam, but it was pretty nifty to say the least. He's got the chicken game, the brilliant fusion into the Surfer Knight, into the instant fusion, into the Norden. It's kind of looking like at first I was thinking this is fusion as turbo. Right there, I thought he was going to go for Plotamius, but it doesn't look like he's even running it, which is odd because it can make the deck so much better. But I had well-timed Compulse, and this is why I like Compulse right now during this format. I understand we're like in this tier 0 format. Compulse is actually pretty viable right now to hit the Exceeds, like Plotamius, before your opponent goes off, because it's all about prevention. You don't want your opponent going into Cyber Dragon Infinity. You don't want to fucking deal with it. You don't want to see it. That's how you get over it. You gotta hit it before it hits the board. So I'm actually activating creation here to get my Yang Zing spam up. Yang Zing spam up is so fucking good. Just look at this. Like, hello water, hello dark, and then if I bring out the level 3, then I'm gonna go into a level 7 that is immune to trap cards. But I'm gonna use his own effect, kill himself, which is messed up, I know. And I'm going to bring out 2 more Yang Zing. I'm going to bring out the Zira, and I'm going to bring out the Jatsu, and go to Scarlight, blow up everything. He's not going to take the damage because of Chicken Game. I'm going to take out the Clown. So the Clown's out of the way. I ain't got to worry about it because the Clown was fucking annoying. It was looking at me weird. It was looking at me very weird. Here comes the Norden into the Trick Clown. The Trick Clown into the Deltaros. Deltaros, I cannot chain effect to Deltaros because Deltaros is its own effect. And the summon, you can't basically use Bottomless or Warning. It's so good. It's so good. It's still really, really good, especially this format. Delta Rose, so good. Maybe that's why he was running a crap out of it. I don't really know, but it was interesting to say the least. Here comes the Trapeze Magician, and this was actually hilarious because regardless of any, like, how many attacks he does, he's not getting over my shit. There's no way in hell he's getting over it. I have enough Yang Zings to suffice in the whole deck. That's the only downside. I'll take a little damage here, but oh look, I can make Armades, and you die. And you die. See, this is... Yang Zing are so good. Like, if you've never played Yang Zing, I highly recommend it. He's going to use Trapeze Magician's effect to try to, like, nullify my own shit. I'm going to use this double summon effect that I got off the Mind Control. And I'm going to go for No Thing. And I'm going to go for Clear Wing. I'm not sure why No Thing didn't activate there, so go figure. But whatever. We can make it work regardless. And then I can make a Trish here. Banish out the Trick Clown. Banish out the... you know, the damage juggler and all that. He top decks a pseudo space, like that luck, man, that RNG luck. Goes to the upstart, gets a Seraph, and that's it. He can't. It's done. It's GG. I only have one more replay for you. I'm on the other side, so I have to swap it over. And it's again Synchrons. I always like seeing Synchron players because I always like seeing what they do compared to what I do, and just like trying to compare things. I don't know. I'm not trying to put anyone down. I just like seeing what other people are doing in the community besides just myself, because it kind of makes you better, you know. So he goes for Quick Draw Synchron, goes for this thing, and I'm like, hello? Hello? I thought I was funny when I could post your shit, but no, apparently not. I'm just going to train that to try to bait that out, but apparently not. You know, for shits and giggles. Goes Great Old Entity Haster, and this is one of the longest games I've had in quite a while. Goes for the level E, goes for the Glow Up Bulb, goes for the Hyper Librarian, goes for Haster, can't use effect, rip. That was actually really smart of him, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a Dark Hole. Jatuin's not on field anymore. Chewy feels like coming back. Go for one giant play called Trish. Got the Book of Moon. Still gonna use Trish's effect. It's gonna banish out that Level Eater, which is gonna be crucial. Anytime you see a Level Eater in your opponent's graveyard, you want to get rid of it. If you can banish it out, you want to banish that shit out. So I'm gonna set my Warder, set my MST. He's got a Dandelion. Them fluffy tokens, man. Them fluffy tokens. And now he gets a Soul Charge. Like, really? That is such a top deck. That is so OP. That's too OP for me. Like, bro, that's too strong. Stop that. So I'm going to take out the Hyper Librarian, and I pretty much know how this is going to go. He's going to use Haster so I can't attack, and then he's just going to go Drill Warrior here because he wants to, you know, deal with my shit. But I'm like, hey, keep attacking my Yang Zing. Let's do this. But he's going to, like I said, he's going to do that. So I'm going to MST end phase, knowing he's going to get my Trish. I want him to have the confidence to attack into me. It's purposely done because he gets the Chunk Synchron, and this is what he does. And I'm just like, yes. I'm going to activate everything. I'll miss timing, but I'll activate everything. So we get into this hilarious situation of Uber top deck mode. Who can top deck harder, me or the Synchron player? I top deck a Bottomless Trap Pull. I'm going to set that on board. He gets an effect feller. So already I'm in a better situation. I get the creation. I'm gonna set the creation. Okay, that was kind of bad because I need a monster. He gets tuning. Son of a bitch. Goes for the Junk Synchron. Use Junk Synchron's effect for Doppel Warrior. Attacks for 1300. Then goes into Excel, knowing he's gonna get 2 tokens. Synchros out to Clear Wing. I'm gonna bottomless that, and then it's my move. Get a warning. Gonna set that warning, because that warning is going to be so good. He gets Decree. Like, damn. Damn, man. Damn. I get the, I finally get a good monster to swing with. I guess it's kind of even because he got one. He got the Double Warrior. He's going to set the Double Warrior. There's really nothing you can do there. I have the Chewy. Chewy going to make Armades again. Swing. Swing, baby, swing. 2800. So strong, that 5 boost. He's going to go Decree, bring out his Clap Serpent. That's absolutely fine. I would have warning that. So that's actually really smart. Mind Control for the win yet again. Oh my god. I hope you guys had as nearly as much fun as I did recording this and playing this and just, you know, doing the whole replay for you guys. If you did and you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more. I'll do more Yang Zing if you guys want. If you guys want to see more Yang Zing, I will make it happen. You guys tell me what to do, and I will do some of it while doing some other things, and then mixing it all together to make this great channel that you guys help create. Keep sending in your replays to Subscriber Showcase, and I will see you then. Well, I'll see you on the next video anyway. So, thanks for watching as always. I'm out for now. Peace.